Hey guys, before we get started for the day's matches, let's do a brief meta overview of what we've been seeing from group stage and playoffs so far. Now, you may have noticed a lot of Hand of Midas purchases. The map is bigger, that means that there's more camps to farm, and that means it's generally safer to hit creeps because it's harder to spend time to go gank. Now, if we take a look at a clip, if you do end up ganking somebody, you move 3 heroes across the map, and if this gank fails, this is a lot of time that you could have spent farming instead. So in this game from yesterday, 9 Pandas try to kill New here, he ends up surviving, and that causes a lot of problems. So some teams right now are updating meta by grabbing heroes that allow you to gank very efficiently. Spectre is the best example. Previously a very farm-heavy hero, but now you can just teleport across the map as the gank begins, and you contribute a Spectral Dagger and an Urn of Shadows damage to help get kills. So in this way, Spectre is still allowing you to farm constantly, and you don't have to spend time setting up a gank that may or may not succeed in getting a kill. Now, there's other heroes that are able to do this as well. Dawnbreaker has a nice global ultimate. Team Liquid used her yesterday. In this case, just jumping in just to be there to help guarantee Jabs dies and accelerate the game. Now, before this advancement happened, a lot of teams are doing this Wraith King offlane type thing, summon skeletons, pressure the tower, but the problem is that after this, what ends up happening is you're sitting here AFK farming for a long time to get a Blade Mail and a Radiance. That is too slow. The teams that are winning right now are teams that are accelerating. Here's another hero that does it. Centaur offlane, you're pressuring the carry, you're hitting him with double edge, you're setting up pressure to make sure his game is slower, and then later on your first item is basically a Blink Dagger, which helps you get in action. These teams aren't buying Midases, they're trying to farm a little bit less, and they're trying to get things done. LGD yesterday used Night Stalker, if I can get the clip to load any second. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Night Stalker offlane was used. Look at this. He bought Urn of Shadows. He's pressuring. The Spectre comes in. This is 11 minutes into the game, and they're already pressuring the carry. And the other cool thing the Night Stalker does that so many of these Wraith King offlaners don't do, he spots heroes in trees, so they say, we can get another kill. And then to further compound on this, because you need to get so many ganks off to beat this farming playstyle, they pair it with a Grimstroke. The Inkswell allows you to chase, deal damage. AA is another good example of a support that can apply gank pressure globally without having to be there. But the downside is when they run at you, not necessarily the best hero. So my view so far of the current meta, you want to put pressure on the map, you have to gank constantly. Sometimes you pick these Ricky mids, and I think this is something that could really favor TSM in the upcoming match. Their average game time is lower than Shopify Rebellion. I think they're farther ahead in the meta as of right now.